from the huddle to the hospital, a former Biddeford star athlete continues to make a difference here in Maine. His story is amazing, but how he got there and where he's headed really says it all. Back in the late 1990s, Biddeford's Bobby Parisian was king of the high school gridiron. As a senior at Biddeford High, he won the highly coveted Fitzpatrick Trophy and then went on to star at Brown University. But today, he's quarterbacking a different team.
What do you take for medications right now?
Parisian is an orthopedic surgery resident at Boston University.
And it doesn't cause you any pain when you do Zumba?
This weekend, he's back home here in Maine, helping out some young Shriners patients through the clinical outreach program.
I think it's a great thing for, the Maine kids in this area. Obviously great for families who don't have to make that long trek and who can be seen here by pediatric orthopedic specialists. I'm going to push down, you push up that way, okay?
Having played in the Shriners Lobster Bowl as a senior, Parisian got to see firsthand the heroic struggles these young patients were facing, which is why today's visit to Eastern Maine Medical Center is so rewarding.
All right, good. And so really put everything into perspective. So to be able to come back to Maine, for example, and treat Maine kids is definitely a special thing. Having grown up here, it's something that when this opportunity presented itself, I jumped on it immediately.
Parisian knows a little something about perspective. While attending the 2013 Boston Marathon, he found himself in the middle of all the mayhem.
I looked to my left, I saw this girl laying on the side of the road. She had some wounds and injuries to her, both of her legs. And so we, took her husband's T-shirt and a few other things and, made a tourniquet and just sort of did the best we could at the time to stabilize her until the ambulances came. But that entire experience was surreal. It was something that I had never clearly experienced before. And you don't know how you're really going to react in that situation until you're there. Good. Big toes.
For now, Parisian heads back to BU, looking toward a future where he can continue making a difference in people's lives.
I was raised by, my parents ever since I was young, that you can compete with anybody. Because you grew up in Maine, because you're from Biddeford, you're from a mill town historically. I took pride in that.
Well, tomorrow, Bob and his team will be at Central Maine Medical Center in Lewiston, helping out more young patients from Maine.